got you here, right? See, Wingate changed its rules and regulations. Now Wingate is no longer ran by Marty Markowitz. It's ran by Eric Adams, the new borough president.
I hope so, because I need a backstage pass. I'm gonna have no problem with this stuff. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. I might have to get yours.
VIP.
I might have to get yours.
VIP. We're gonna get it started real quick. As we do every year, we're gonna walk through the crowd right now and speak to the people, because there's a lot of issues that we have in our community that need to be addressed. And as always, got an eye on you. OJ Opinion. One to grow on. So I was going somewhere. She said, am I taking pictures? Are we taking pictures?
No.
Are we taking pictures? Or are we videoing?
I didn't know.
This is the objective opinion. Welcome. Where are you at now? Where you at? Where you
You
at?
should know. Look.
No. See, don't want to tell nobody where I know. See, it's better when it comes from you. They already know I know where I'm at.
Welcome back.
See, she know the program. You just catching on. Oh, see, that's what happens when them youth don't get on board. We got to bring them back to board. Okay, well, we're here at Wingate again. Welcome. Let's look at what we got down there. Look.
Like I was saying,
security is here, bro. We same thing as what I just said. Okay. This is an objective opinion, and we have a hot, heated subject, and we're here at the Martin Luther King Summer Series Concerts, and I'm going to ask some of the people how they feel about the incident where the officer actually choked out a young individual, claiming that he was, I think it was a loose leaf. Yeah, loose leaf.
No, he was selling cigarettes.
They say he was selling cigarettes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I seen the tape, and matter of fact, we're going to go to the clip of the tape, and you watch the tape, and we're going to come back and get some input from everybody else. You watch the tape. Cut.
See me, you want to mess with me. I'm tired of it. It stops today.
This guy right here is forcibly trying to lock somebody up for breaking up a fight.
Everybody standing here, they told me I didn't do nothing. I did not sell nothing. Because every time you see me, you want to harass me, you want to stop me, trying to sell cigarettes. I'm minding my business, officer. I'm minding my business. Please just leave me alone. I told you the last time, please just leave me alone. Please, don't touch me. Don't touch me, please.
Hold on.
Don't touch me, please. Do not touch me.
Damn, man.
Put your hand behind your back. I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.
Once again, police beating up on people.
Back up.
Right here.
Back up, then get on that steps.
Okay.
Back up.
All he did was break up a fight. And this is what happens for breaking up a fight. This shit is crazy.
Everybody back up, back up.
He can't breathe. Look, now, man, they gave this man a seizure.
Yo, move out the way. Yo.
It's my brother. We live
You know
here.
what? Back up this way. Everybody now back up. It's now going to become a crisis. Back it up. Back it up.
I'm going to my house.
No. This way. Let's go.
Can't go in my
the house or that way?
All right, I'll go that way.
Pick a choice.
I'm getting my
Let's
bike.
go. You had your chance to get your bike, sir. Staying over there right now. We haven't seen it.
Where's the ambulance?
Pulling everything.
Where's the ambulance? Let's go. Back up.
Y'all coming. Come on. Nice.
You don't have to do it yourself.
Man, can you back up, please? We're trying to give him some air. We're going to get an ambulance, all right?
Yeah, back
So
up.
you
Y'all
put
got
the
him on the
camera?
floor. Y'all got him on the floor. Y'all talking about back up. You hear this? Now they're trying to get him an ambulance. After they harassed him, slammed him down, NYPD. You understand? This is going viral right here. It's going viral right here. NYPD harassing people for no reason. He didn't do anything at all. want to step back. They want to try to get him an ambulance. After they beat him up, brought him to the ground.
There you go. Come on, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, all right?
Nice try. So going viral. Harassment. Prejudice cops on Staten Island. This is what they do.
That's right. Make a deal with us and have no car notes until the new year. You know the deal. At Bronx Cars, you breathe, you drive. Zero down is always available. No worries, no regrets with a limited lifetime powertrain warranty on any purchase. Check out our inventory at BronxCars.com. That's BronxCars.com.
Earn a degree that can mean more money, power, and respect. Ready? Find out now. Saturday, July 19th at Metropolitan College's open house. Call 1-800-33-THINK or visit mcny.edu. That's mcny.edu.
It's the perfect date movie, Cameron Diaz, Jason Segel in the finest movie of the year.
No, you got this one ain't
Turn it up, where hip-hop rules.
Guys, clear the sidewalk. EMS is coming down the sidewalk.
Is it blue? It's over there. Anybody call the ambulance?
Big man, what's your name?
Just keep on
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
Sorry, EMS is here. Answer their questions, okay?
You can't breathe.
Sir, it's EMS. Come on. We're here to help, alright? We're here to help you. We're getting the stretcher, alright? Yeah.
He came on first, right? I don't think so.
get him up on the stretcher. It'll take like 6 minutes. Get by it.
Why nobody do the CPR?
No, I did nothing.
Because he's breathing.
He's breathing?
Yeah.
After they beat him up, did whatever they did to him. They had the nerve to wave. Racist ass cops on Staten Island. This is what the fuck they do.
Okay, now let's ask the people. My take on the scenario is, now hold up, I gotta be realistic. I talked to members from the 73rd earlier today. These are officers that was actually in the park doing a detail. So I asked the officers, what was the take behind the incident?
Oh, look, Javon.
This is how they justified it. They said that the man was allegedly selling cigarettes. They approached him about a loose leaf. Now, penal code law don't allow you to be arrested for selling a cigarette, even if you're selling it illegally. It's beyond penny larceny. So your thesis don't add up. It just don't. So we got a couple people. I got one young lady here. What's your name? Giovanni. Giovanna. Oh, Giovanna. Yes. Okay, we got Giovanna. We need to know from Giovanna real quick. What's your take on this situation? Yes.
Pressed his face on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I think that disturbed me more than anything. I don't believe that he's dirty. I just think it was like
inhumane.
And it was like when they use too much force. What's up? Excessive force.
Excessive force. Now the officers say that the young man, they had probable cause, because in order for you to make an arrest, you have to have probable cause. If there is no probable cause, then you have no reason to arrest. Now my statement on Facebook today was, when does it become unlawful to be criminal, and when is criminal actually take effect when you're being unlawful under law enforcement? When are they held accountable?
They never held accountable.
At what point does criminal become criminal when you're law enforcement?
I don't think there's a rule for that.
We need to basically identify that basic understanding. When do the officers get outside of the law and break the law, and at what point does the community has a right to stop him or her?
And when are we going to get educated on it?
Because apparently we are seeing the same thing continue to happen. Young Afro-American males, or Afro-American males in particular, are being confronted by law enforcement and ending up dead. And at the end of their investigation, law enforcement is being relieved, saying that they're justified in their actions.
How you doing, man? What's up?
Community speaking, do we agree with this?
Yes, absolutely.
Agree with what? I didn't hear the question.
We was asking the question, do the officers, at what point do their actions become criminal?
I have never seen them take, I heard that part. I've never seen them be accountable, take accountability, be responsible. I see this cop that choked him out, had his badge and his gun taken, but I know that he'll get it back. It's a temporary suspension just to calm us down, and that 6 months from now, maybe even 3 months from now, he's going to get his badge back. Mark my words for it. He will not be suspended, he will not be fired, which they all should do. Whenever New York City Police Department officers make a fatal mistake like that, if I worked at McDonald's and I dropped a hamburger on the floor and served a customer, I lose my job. Why shouldn't it be the same for them? They make a fatal mistake, they should lose their job. I don't care how much stress they're under, they should just lose their job, period. You're gone, you're off the force. You can't afford to make mistakes like that with human lives. If we can't do it with a hamburger, what makes it okay for...
you to do it with a badge?
For you to do it with a badge with a human being's life. No.
And your name?
My name is William Crawford.
What radio station is this?
We must understand one thing at the end of this conversation. We cannot hold these people accountable until we make them accountable for what their actions ourselves. Now, there's a host of different ways that you can hold somebody accountable. So I was looking for the rational explanation and how you said, the one that you could use directly, like now, here in the now. When you have people violating and breaking the law. The community is unified when it's strong and it moves together. Now, if you see a wrong being done or perpetrated by law enforcement, as a community, you should intervene. At best, stop the criminal activity until the proper authorities arrive to make the proper arrest. At best. But do it collectively as a community. And we'll start there. This is the objective opinion for one to grow on. Look, see, we catch y'all in the trenches.
That's right.
You see, this is where I caught your boy de Blasio at 2 years ago, before he got to the first line. But you know I told de Blasio when he got here, right? You can't get there without us.
You know what? When I ran Ken Thompson for DA last year, you told us that too. Yeah, I remember.
You on point. Now, we on the objective opinion. And I always tell people, we find you where you least expect us to find you, where you trying to get at the people. All right? Now, you're running for office. Tell the people what you're running for.
Male district leader, 43rd Assembly District. And what a district leader state committee person does is they're basically the bridge between the community and the elected officials, your city council, your state assembly, your state senator, your members of Congress. You need someone strong in that position because they're your advocate. And if the person has the relationships with these people, you're able to pull these resources, you're able to hold people accountable for what they say during the campaign. So even before running for office, when I supported these different candidates, the one thing they had to do when they won is be held accountable. They had to deliver what they said they would. Otherwise, the same way we vote them in, we vote them out.
I'm not going to hold you up, bro. I just have to get that message. And there you have it on the objective opinion. Gus.
Female leader.
Oh,
I'm sure.
My running mate, Shirley Patterson.
The running mate. Man, how you doing, Miss Patterson? Tell us about yourself, Miss Patterson. Tell us about yourself. Tell the people.
I've been a leader for a number of years, over 10 years. I was a previous school board member. And as she said, we are the resource for the district. We take your message to the elected. Then you need to stand behind us when we try to make them do what you want.
And there you have it on the OJ opinion. You do know I'm gonna make them accountable. You know, I will find you.
I've known this brother for years. Been doing this for.
I'll find you. Thank you, my brother.
You know what? I want to introduce you to some friends of mine.
Oh, how you doing,
Donna
sir?
Association.
Donna, how you doing, Donna?
Hi, how are you?
Come on over, brother.
And this brother here is Rupert Barry.
How you doing, Mr. Barry? Oh, I see you've been holding down Marty because you got his button on.
No, I just got a broken finger. It's broken.
So tell me, what is it that you two do? Tell the people.
Right.
Okay, hi. I'm Diana Sochet. I'm running for civil court judge in the 6th District. I've been an attorney for 30 years. I spent 4 years representing disabled adults and children. I've spent the last 25 years protecting consumers from dishonest attorneys. And now I'd like to do the greater good from the bench.
Okay,
I'm running for the 2nd Municipal District. My name is Rupert Barry again. And I have been a prosecutor, federal and state prosecutor. I've been a defense attorney. I've tried over almost 100 felony cases. I've helped kids in school by telling them about the criminal justice system so they can make better choices, you know. And I'm just trying to do, because I've been blessed to be able to name all the things I'm talking about right now, I want to give back. That's my piece.
Okay, I got a question for all three of you. Hold on. The question for us today here at Wingate Park, Martin Luther King series, was how does everybody feel about the officer that choked the young man out? From the legal perspective, because we got the legals here now. What are the legal perspective on this here?
I'd say civil court candidates, they really can't respond because they're running for judge, but I can respond.
Okay, that was a good one. I like that.
Absolutely. You know, growing up, and I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, and growing up, we always knew at any moment something like that could happen to any one of us. It's not the first time we've seen it. It won't be the last. What we got to do is not just get united and riled up when things like that happen. We have to stay united and make sure when that happens, we step forward. See, I'm from the old school. I'm military. we step forward and we make sure that doesn't happen again. We have to, whatever we got to do. That's unacceptable. It could be you, brother. It could be me. That could have been me. I mean, I'm not always in a suit. You know what I'm saying? It could be me at any moment. So we cannot allow that to happen. I saw the video. I don't care what nobody said. Before that choke went on, the brother was breathing and talking. That's right. When that choke came off, he was on the ground dead. That's unacceptable.
And as always, we get the facts from the streets. The objective opinion, one to grow on. We out. Thank you all very much. And I'll be seeing you in the running.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. Diana Sochet.
Where you at, my brother?
I'm right here.
But I'm not running against him.
Why?
I want to see. What's his name? Anthony Hamilton.
I ain't mad at you, bro. Listen, at Wingate, we gonna keep it alive.
And in 2013, he took on the challenge of running for district attorney. He had the simple goal of bringing fundamental fairness to all of Brooklyn, and he won. And January 1st of this year, he took office, and he became the first African-American district attorney in Brooklyn. And I would like to introduce our DA, Kenneth Thompson.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank you for coming out to this town hall meeting. You know, when I ran for district attorney last year, I came here to Brownsville. I knocked on a number of doors. I met and talked with a bunch of people, and I explained why I was running for Brooklyn DA. And because of many of you, I'm now back in Brownsville as the DA, and I took office on January 1st. Now, Brownsville is a community that is very important to me, and it is important to all the people who work with me, and that's why I brought my entire executive team out here tonight. Now, we want to talk with you about what we do. We also want to hear about your concerns, because ultimately we hope that this town hall meeting is the first step towards building a strong relationship between my office and the people of Brownsville. Now, as Brooklyn DA, my obligation is to keep each and every one of you safe, but it is also my duty to make sure that the criminal justice system here in Brooklyn is fair towards everyone. And so we are concerned about the shootings and violence occurring here in Brownsville and throughout Brooklyn. So far this year, there have been 34 shootings here in Brownsville, 6 homicides. Where I live in Brooklyn, there have been several shootings and homicides in my neighborhood as well. Just 2 weeks ago, a 16-year-old boy was shot in broad daylight and killed just blocks from where I live. And so we have got to end these shootings. And most prosecutors around the country, they solely react to shootings after they occur. We in the Brooklyn DA's office feel that we have to do more than just react to shootings. We have to prevent them from occurring in the first place. And so we've created a new unit, we call it the Crime Strategies Unit, which is to help us prevent violence here in Brownsville and throughout the borough. We are not only determined to keep you safe, but I said earlier that we have to make sure that our criminal justice system is based on fundamental fairness. And so what we began to do is we began to review a number of cases in which people maintain that they were wrongfully convicted for murders that they did not commit. And so in just 6 short months of this new administration, we have reviewed a bunch of those cases, and we vacated the convictions of 7 men who we believe were wrongfully convicted and should not have been convicted. The people who are helping me do this important work are sitting right before you. And so let me just introduce each and every one of them, because when I ran for DA and when I came to Brownsville, I told the people of Brownsville, and I said in other parts of Brooklyn, that I'm going to hold a town hall meeting. And my first meeting, town hall meeting, was going to be in Brownsville, because Brownsville matters. It matters to me as your new DA. It matters to my executive team. That's why we're here tonight. I am truly honored that Renee Gregory has agreed to be my first assistant. Now, Renee, can you just please stand? Renee Gregory is an exceptional prosecutor. She's a former teacher, former educator. She lives in the community. She's been in the DA's office for about 16 years, and I asked her to help me run the DA's office. And so she is my first assistant in the office. So she's one of the most powerful people in the DA's office. So let me just give you a couple of stats. I won't bore you. There are over 500 prosecutors in the Brooklyn DA's office. And Renee is one of the most important ones. Thank you. Next to Renee is Mark Feldman. Mark, can you stand?